Alright guys, what's up? The SVJ is back on the dyno. We had to pull it off, put it on the lift. We actually had to pull the transmission out, make a lot of repairs underneath the manifold, so it wasn't something that we were able to do on the dyno. So we actually ended up having to take the car off the dyno, put it back on the lift, tear the car apart, get the parts fixed, get the parts back on the car, and then I had to go through that whole process of bleeding a couple more times. So I think I ended up doing it a total with pulling the transmission out and putting it back in. After the last clip where you saw it fail, I ended up doing it about 6 or 7 more times total, to the point where the car's on the dyno now, driving good, and Alex is just calibrating the car now. Actually 91 is basically done, so he'll do a couple more hits on 91 today, and then we'll run the gas low and start putting 85 on it and working on the flex fuel mapping. So you guys are gonna see a bunch of dyno clips and footage of the SVJ, but other than that, we got this beautiful Urus Performante in today. Gonna make it shoot some flames, sound a lot better. I'm not exactly sure what our gains are, but it's gonna make some good power. You guys know what our Uruses are all about, so. But I did want to say how amazing this color is. I'm a big fan of purple. It's just gonna be a showstopper, just like everything else, baby.
Estamos viendo la Urus de Barney.
Super D.
Marco, this one, carbon fiber.
This, cartón.
Carton?
Cartón.
So carbon fiber, carbon diaper, carton.
Carbon driving.
Diaper.
Carbon bumper.
Pañal.
Pañal.
Pamper.
This is diaper pamper.
Carbon fiber, carbon diaper.
En español, tolva de motor.
He doesn't understand me, but he's nice to make fun of me.
But Alex,
What?
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. Remember that guy?
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
I gotta finish that thing. It's almost done. Mucho power. 91's basically done. 1200 wheel.
1200.
Cap.
Okay.
91. 91
So,
met.
moving on to
E85. So I'm gonna go in there, finish up the E85 stuff.
okay.
I'll see you guys later.
I'm excited to see some flames.
I'm excited to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Look at these boys. That's why the car's on the dyno.
Nice.
What's up, Tony?
What's up? So, a couple seconds ago I was talking about how perfect the SVJ was running, and now I'm putting the car back together, and that's because we ran into another issue. What? What the f? I told you guys we replaced the engine harness in this car, the factory one. The car just started going into limp mode this morning, and I thought it might have something to do with the signal that I added, but then we thought about it for a second. There was a signal from the throttle pedal, not the throttle body, and we're having an issue with the throttle body. So what ended up happening was somehow the pin pulled through the lock, damaged the lock. So it was having an intermittent issue with not being able to communicate to this rear throttle body over here. I just had to go through, or Carlos actually found it and repinned it for me. So we replaced the lock. We have a brand new good lock on there. And now I'm going ahead, putting the wheel back on. Gonna lower the car back onto the dyno. This is what it looks like, by the way, when we have to work on a car on the dyno. It's definitely a relief that the car is working properly again. I'm going to sit in the car myself and run it on the dyno until it's out of 91. And then we're gonna start with our E85 tuning so that we can start turning up the timing, turning up the boost, and making some jam. Alex talked about the power numbers earlier. The internet's kind of desensitized everyone, so they're like, oh, 1600. It's a lot of power.
It's still a lot of power, dude.
And as big as these cars are, as heavy as they are, we're comparing them to STOs and McLarens. It's a 3,300 pound car, maybe after the turbo kit 34, maybe a little bit more than that. A 3,400 pound car making 1,600 wheel horsepower, all-wheel drive, is gonna fly. Let's get this rocket ship dialed in, get it back to John so he can enjoy it for the summer. If he wants to party some more after that, we'll make some more jam.
Oh my God! Wow!
91 is done. Alex just asked me to play E85 in the car, and then he said I'm probably gonna do a pull, so I grabbed Tony and we'll see what happens. Usually 91 shoots bigger flames, but sometimes cars surprise us. It's the first time we've had an Aventador on E85, which is pretty cool. So,
all right,
we got
let's see.
4 fuel pumps for this reason. Everything that was over there just blew away. That, I'm happy. John's car is getting some sun, and it's going on a tow truck for good reason. We didn't want to put the bumper and stuff on because it's very, very difficult to strap down this car with enough straps when there's a bumper on there. Our boy Tow Experts is gonna take this thing over to Burger Tuning for us so we can get our third-party dyno numbers. As you guys know, Alex loves to get a second set of numbers just so that we can prove that, you know, our dyno numbers and other people's dyno numbers match, and we can actually know that the car is making the power that we are saying it's making. Watching this thing on the dyno, it literally feels like it's gonna lift the dyno up and go through the wall of the shop. It's crazy.
This is Payam, my friend from Burger. He eats burgers. Lots of burgers.
We make a lot of burgers here.
They have kids meals inside. What happened? It doesn't start? What? Can you imagine? We come all the way here, it doesn't start.
Stop, don't say that. You're jinxing it. It's already been jinxed.
I'm tired. Let's not.
A couple little happy codes.
Happy codes?
Happy codes. Because none of them are engine related, which means they're all Lamborghini's fault.
So we're back at Burger Motorsports. You guys saw this car. We did it here last time when it was on a stock motor. We brought it back real quick to check the numbers compared to what we did here on this dyno. Last time we already put it on our dyno. We wanted to put bigger turbos on this car, but we need to give the car back to the customer because he's waiting for it. So we're gonna wait a little bit, let him enjoy it, and then later on we'll fly down to our New York shop. Now we have the New York shop so we could go out there and work. We're planning on going back and switching out the turbos. We have 65, 96 Zona turbos on this car with an X3C cover. That's what we did originally because it was supposed to be a factory motor setup. We are now doing a little different setup with an X4C cover on most of the cars, even with our bolt-on kit. But now we're gonna be putting my car together and we're going with a much bigger setup on that because we can now see what we got with this car. We got a lot more power left on this car, but we need a way bigger turbo to give it. 6.5 liter motor. It's huge. It's literally swallowing these turbos up like they're nothing. We're gonna put the car on real quick, just do 2 quick hits, see what we make on this dyno just to clarify and make sure our dyno numbers are matching with what we're getting at the shop. Let's get it strapped on. After we're done here, I'm going on vacation for a couple days with the family. 5 days, I gotta go take a break. It's been wild between New York and everything going on over here and building the new shop and trying to get all these cars done. Once I'm gone, the guys will button up the car, get it ready to ship to John. From there, we'll decide winter time he wants to put it down and go bigger turbos, we will. If he's happy with what he's got and he's happy with the power, we'll just leave it the way it is. But my car will be getting way bigger turbos than what this car has. So stay tuned.
Is it cold? Oh, it's cold, cold.
Set my heart. It's time to party. As you guys can see, we're still at Burger. I'm gonna try to be quiet because the guys are here working, but I have been asked to add some dampeners to the map sensors because right now the diaphragms inside the map sensors are going crazy. It's this canister looking thing here, and it basically just dampens the boost reference to the map sensor. Instead of being all jumpy on our curve, it'll be smooth and it'll only go up with a significant amount of boost pressure change. The car's making some jam. It's making well over 1400. This just gave me 4 rings. Beat that, Romina.
Gotta lube it up. Yeah, rub that in, Tony.
Yeah, boy.
We're back here again.
Again, making some new lines. I'm building a little quick Home Depot / shop pressure test, smoke test kit. Homemade, baby. It's a good one.
Can't knock it if it works.
Oh, this is a good one, bro. This is actually gonna come out real nice. I'm gonna keep these and use them just for the twin turbo kits for the Aventadors. So when you don't have the stuff at the shop and Payam forgets them at home, you just gotta make your own, you know? Go find a place you could find some silicone hose, tap this, put a little feed for smoke. We got another feed for air. So we're gonna put like 35 pounds of pressure into this thing and fill it with smoke and make sure we're all good. Leave the oil pressure cap open so we don't blow out any seals. We'll cap the exhaust too so we don't have anything escape from there.
How much did this all cost? Is it like $10?
You wish, bro. Just between these couplers and these freaking clamps and stuff, you're at 200 something bucks. But whatever, it doesn't matter. You can still use it.
Exactly.
Pressure tester complete.
Slap a Gintani logo on it.
Yes. Nice ones. All right, perfect. That's all the turbos wrote, my friend. We just gave it full tilt, bro. 1470. I'm happy with that. 1131 fourth, bro. Yeah, look at it. It's cool in there. Yeah, you can smell it. See it cool in there. Can't wait to put some bigger turbos on this thing. Woo! So we just finished up John's SVJ. This thing's got our built motor. It makes almost 1,500 wheel horsepower. We're gonna leave it right there until John enjoys it for a little bit. We'll put the bigger turbo setup on it and turn it up when John's ready. The guys are gonna wrap it up right now, take it off the dyno, get the tow truck here, get it to the shop, and they're gonna button everything up, put the map switching switch in there. They gotta add a couple little things, clean it up, get it ready to ship back to New York to John. So John, your car's on the way. Thank you, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Bro, tell him to go. He's not going to be able to keep up with me once I get on it. Tell him to go.
Go, keep going.
Go, Jay!